games, and actually have more fun doing it.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Aaliyah, here on 2K TV, and I just hope that you guys are having a wonderful summer. Remember to always have fun, not only outside, but also on 2K, on and off the court. Maybe play some new modes, make some new builds, try modes that you never really played before, try positions you never played on before. Have fun.
What's up, y'all? It's Girl Game Renee, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful.
Hola, and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Jonas Valanciunas out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Martin in at the shooting guard position. And for the Rockets, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Mobo in at the 4. And as the regular season winds down, some teams must be concerned about their seeding, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. For teams still on the bubble, just getting into the postseason is the concern. For the top teams, seedings are huge. They want as many home games as possible.
This pick is mostly no surprise, but here's your player of the week for the Eastern Conference, Kawhi Leonard.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
For 3, Durant sends it home from three-point land.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
They're going to... turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by SGA. Thompson passes to Adams. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still key.
Come on, everybody. Let's get loud.
Here for Toronto. Now here's Lowry. Outside Curry. Toronto passing it around. And here's Ingram outside. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
And probably one of the least favored opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. The shot off that time. Thompson with some nice D. To the paint. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Alperen Şengün's checked in for Houston. DeRozan for three. Knocks down the long J.
On your jumper, DeMar does something a little bit different. He gets great lift off the floor. That makes his shot so tough to contest.
Nice shot by Durant.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Pass to Ingram for three. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 10 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Here's Murray Boyles. Back to DeRozan. Puts up a three. Knocks down the triple.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
Nice shot by Durant.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
And Toronto calls time here. Their last encounter in Toronto.
They beat this team last time largely because of the massive free throw disparity.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Mobo. Shepard comes in for Thompson. And Wright subbed in for Fred VanVleet.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he comes up with a bucket. 15 points in the game.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Knocks it loose. And here comes the break. 14 feet away. And again, it's Houston.
Yeah, the control, the confidence, it's all on display there for Shepard.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Grady Dick. Lowry finds Curry. Will it go? Sinks the tray. Curry's got 5.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And there's really no debate, Richard, and hasn't been for some time. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever known.
Yeah, that's breaking news, but let's be honest. He is one of one. He is on the Mount Rushmore of players that have changed the game.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
For Houston,
They're one of the best rim runners in the game. Capella is underappreciated at times because he doesn't fit the mold of the modern big. But he rebounds, defends, and takes shots he knows he can make.
The three from Barnes. And the Raptors, another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Tipped away. Hey, rejected by Capella.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
Lowry, the pass to Curry. Toronto passing it around. Lets it fly. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so...
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Houston making some changes. Adams comes in for Clint Capella, and Alperen Şengün is subbed in for Durant. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Mamukelashvili. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Dick. Martin, he's checked in for Lowry, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Curry.
Yeah, what physicality from Adams down low. Brushing off the contact and getting the easy bucket.
From deep, SGA. The rebound by Shepard.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range. You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like watching Barnes challenge defenses like this, earning these calls in the process.
Toronto shooting their first foul shots of the night. The first free throw is good. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Both free throws good from Barnes.
Yeah, this guy is so key for this team. Barnes with so many valuable minutes night in and night out.
It's right on the wing. 1 second left, and he dunks it down.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
27.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Rockets here, they've really been putting on a show.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
They've got Thompson. He's out there with DeLon Wright. Tari Eason is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Mobo in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Outside for SGA. Back to Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. The Rockets pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And Van Vliet is subbed in for Wright. Pass to Capella. Now Van Vliet. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
Impeccable defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. For a guard, he blocks a fair amount of shots. A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Timeout call, Houston. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we'd see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Durant, he's checked in for Eason. Curry, he's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Ingram. Leonard outside. Now Curry, guarded by Van Vliet. Fires for three. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Leonard. Curry's got his third basket on the night right there. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
And here's Ingram from the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Van Vliet. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Stephen Curry.
A true leader on the floor. Van Vliet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for him and Thompson. Both free throws good from Van Vliet. Richard, when you look at career longevity for NBA players, has LeBron shifted what we thought was possible?
No doubt. It's made fans more critical of guys that are on the decline. But ultimately, guys start to decline around 32, 33 years old. That is normal.
Here comes Toronto on the push. And Curry throws it down.
Okay, now I know he's known as like a layup master, but he can get a dunk every now and then.
There's the three. And Fred Van Vliet with the 3. Van Vliet's got 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And Toronto calls time here. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, Brian. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
That's his superpower. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. It's stolen by Curry. From deep three-point land. Mobo with the rebound.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouls.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
From deep. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Fred Van Vliet. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And Houston making a change here. Thompson's checked in. That one misses for Curry.
And some consider Curry to be the greatest shooter of all time. And by some, I mean all. And he is capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Shot is good by Manu Kelishvili. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Knocked loose. All alone on the break. Here's Curry. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
So for the Rockets, Alperen Şengün comes in for Mobo, and Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. For Houston, they've gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Drops in the 3.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Curry with a steal. Here's Mamukelashvili. And that one drops for him. And now a 3-point Raptor lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
It's Eason with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Wright's checked in for Houston. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Barnes comes in for Mamukelashvili. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Martin. And it's Lowry in for Dick. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Curry. Takes the three. Oh! Curry with no space delivers.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. Man, love the decision there by Shepard to challenge the lane.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of this one. Count that one. Lowry's got his first points in this one.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Stephen Curry getting it done for Toronto, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some big-time action already in this one. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 22 points, 3 steals, and 6 assists. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was an ego on this team. Now, looks can be deceiving, but the assist totals back up what we saw.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
Man, they're getting destroyed from deep. They have to stay connected to the shooters. Put a hand in their face. You can't just let them get comfortable, or this is the result, Ernie.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation.
And that is an absolute absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that